I want to talk a little bit about, one thing about football. With the schedule coming out, you still predicting that crazy thing? What's your prediction actually? Let me ask both of you for the season coming up. What teams do you see making it all the way to the AFC final and the NFC final? Who do you actually think is the best team this year coming in or winning it?
It's for me. I'll be quick, right? Because I'm not too deep into, I'll say, the stats of the football world at this moment in time. I think personally, from what I'm seeing, of course, there's some shakeup. I think not too big of a trend off of what we saw last year. I think we'll see a lot of what we saw last year. For me, I think two powerhouse teams that I'm going to put up there absolutely are the Buccaneers and the Chiefs again. I think even with the loss of Tyreek Hill, the Chiefs will find a way to get it done. I think the Buccaneers have, when we look at, Tom Brady leading the way, and then any consistent piece other than him might get the job done as well. I put those two as my two favorite teams to go to the Super Bowl. And from there, it's hard to bet against Tom Brady, but I like youth over where the Bucs are at right now. So I'll take the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. What about you, Mike?
All right. In the AFC, I'm going to go with, what are you laughing? You're laughing already. The Bills. I'm going to go with the Bills and Broncos in the conference championship game.
Broncos will figure it out.
Broncos will figure it out.
I like it.
Russell's, I'm not sure they're going to win a Super Bowl this year. My predictions have gone lately. But I'm going to say that the Broncos will have, Russell Wilson will surprise people. He will do it. He will continue being an all-time great. And he's currently getting disrespected. And I'm here to let everyone know that, he's on that level. So
agreed.
The Bills, but the Bills are my favorite. If I had to pick one team, I think the Chiefs. I love Mahomes. I think that you don't make 4 straight title games. I think you're going to have a little slip downward. So I do think the Bills are the favorite in my mind to represent the AFC, with the Broncos being second at this point. And then in the NFC, I don't know. I feel like the Rams and Bucs are going to be there. And then I don't know. There's going to be some dark horse team that comes up there. Maybe it's Green Bay. Maybe it's a team that we're not even thinking about right now. But, if I had to pick something, I'll go with, just to make Leslie happy, the Broncos over the Rams to the Super Bowl. There you go. All right, go, Les.
All right.
Rams. I like it.
I think for AFC, I'm going with the best team in the league. I'm going with the Bills. I don't even care who the Bills face, but it's going to be the Bills winning it with the MVP or MVP candidate, when Josh Allen. Like I said, in about 2 years, Josh Allen was going to be the best player in the league. He is going to be the MVP. I'm calling it right here, right now, too, this year. No injuries bearing on this team whatsoever. I think Josh Allen and the Bills will figure it out to the final. On the NFC side, I think, Green Bay still has Rodgers, so you can never count them out. The Rams, are looking better than last year. But then you got to think about my Niners too. But I don't think we're going to get there anyway. But I think it would be the Rams and the Bills, with the Rams taking it home. I mean, sorry, God forbid. The Bills taking it home.
Do we think any young guys like our, get to Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, what's my guy's name in San Diego, Justin Herbert? Do we think any young guys leading those reins are going to make any noise?
I do think Joe Burrow's team is only going to get better. I think also Kyler Murray is going to get even much better. Yeah, also, you got to think about the fact that the Ravens didn't have a lot of their key players on defense, so Lamar Jackson will get a little bit of help back. He was hurt. I think he's going to look much better. He's going to look like the MVP guy that we know him to be. Mahomes, I think, he might show us who he really is, not having Tyreek Hill. He still has, the whole offense, and with Travis Kelce, that put more pieces around him, with Marcus Valdes-Scantling. But, when you miss Tyreek Hill, you miss a great piece. Mahomes is still young. I know because of, his Super Bowl ring and appearance, it makes it probably sound like I shouldn't be talking about Mahomes. But yeah, young guys like Mahomes are still gonna do what they're supposed to. Kyler Murray, absolutely. Joe Burrow, I think that his team is only gonna get better. Jamar Chase just showed us what he can absolutely tear up. So
Browns. Deshaun Watson?
Browns, I've been a Deshaun Watson fan, for a while now, so seeing him back on the field, that's going to be amazing to watch, so I'm all for that as well, too. But again, like we spoke about, I think also, actually, let me not count them out. Miami Dolphins, I'm actually excited to see what they're going to do with all those pieces, if you ask me. Justin Herbert is only getting started. Now with 3 years under his belt, he's gonna come out firing. Bills, Josh Allen, like I said, MVP, young guy. That's who I'm picking for my MVP, and that's who they're gonna be making the noise. And I can also see some teams underperforming too. Vikings. I don't know what's going on with them. It seems like Vikings, when you have them, it's like
you got your boy Cousins.
You got Cousins and milking them like a cow. Like he got the best agent. Kirk Cousins and Sam Bradford.
Yeah,
right?
Sam Darnold too. Let me tell you, I'm a Panthers fan.
Okay,
Sam Darnold
that
too.
Hurt.
Yeah,
that hurt. But yeah, you can tell. He has the best agent. That guy knows how to get the money out. And not perform. 8-8, 8-9, whatever. It's like wow. With this kind of talent, you give me Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen, and I'm, not me, but you give it to Rodgers or somebody, Jimmy G, good at Subway commercials, if anything. I'm not here to disrespect no man, but we're talking about my quarterback, all right?
No, Sam, I definitely think, it's a lot of young talent. Deshaun Watson's still young.
Yeah, he is.
Herbert, we know, a lot of talent. One of these guys is going to step up. I feel like Burrow and them, they definitely deserve to be there. And he's very clutch, but I don't think they're going to make it back this year. I think maybe they make the playoffs. But, one of those guys is going to step up. Lamar's still young and in his prime. He's impressed me lately. Like, I know he won the MVP, and he's got the whole arsenal. He's never been a traditional pocket QB, but he's led a lot of comebacks lately, which he hadn't done early. So he's impressed me a lot with that. So, there's so much talent at the position.
The league is in great hands.
Yeah,
to be honest.
For sure. So, I think, but I think Les has a point. I think that Josh Allen is definitely trending toward that MVP. The last 2 years, he's been spectacular. Definitely possible. I hope my boy Russell, he's my favorite player. Some point he gets an MVP in another ring, but
we can all tell that's your favorite player.
I've been very fair. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I respect Wilson. Like I stopped hating him after 2013, 14. It's like, bro.
Hey, he went 17-4 against your team. Yeah.
It's the same thing. I know you don't got to bring it up. I know. I watch every of them. You know what I mean? But
listen, this is my fault. Partially my fault. I should have. We should have had this going a couple years ago. Maybe we could have helped get Pete Carroll fired. Instead, Russell had to go run away from him.
Right. Yeah, and that's the part where I take from Russell. You got to be a little bit assertive. The LeBrons, their Tom Brady, they're gonna get their coach fired, to make it if he's the problem. But clearly, his wife was like, "Nah, babe, let's go," and he was okay, babe. Hey, Pete, I'm gonna be out. Denver, it is.
Little house in Aspen.
It is. I need them to be more, that assertive.
Listen, don't give Sierra no credit. She knows where her bread is buttered. All right.
We'll talk about more of the next episode, brother. All right. Let's sit on that. All right. Hurt on that one. Okay. But anyway,